Greetings, Rigil Agateiades here, and I cannot stress this enough. The mobile suit we have today is horrible. On paper, it's easy to mistaken this mobile suit for a normal one or just one with a peculiar playstyle. But the mistake we all make when reading a spec list is only reading what's in front of us and not realizing what's not on there. And on this mobile suit, there's a lot that's missing. This is the mobile suit that's a walking sin the moment you take it out to rated, the 400 cost general type, Gaza C. Now, there are countless things wrong about this mobile suit, but let's first talk about what it can do, starting by doing one of the most despicable things you can do in this game, using your own support type as bait. By sacrificing our gym sniper, we pull off the highest damage combo this mobile suit can do, 6,000 damage on the knuckle buster into the double beam guns and then ending up with a ram attack. In terms of burst damage, the Gaza C is not weak, and you'll certainly remember that if you're a raid type user. With 3,800 base damage, that one hit can do up to 7,000 damage on raid types, knocking them out of the game early on. But what you don't see is all the fiddling around after that. Knuckle Buster lands on the enemy gym sniper, but what follow-up do we have this time? One puny melee attack. And that's it. The Knuckle Buster may be scary, but that is quite literally all this mobile suit can bring. No, I'm not even kidding when I say that's all we've got, because this mobile suit has no sub-weapon. With a record-breaking 0 sub-weapons in mobile suit form, overheat your Knuckle Busters for the charged shot, and that's it! For 16 seconds, you have no weapons to use! All you can do is swing your beam saber around, but that's when you truly realize how hopeless the Gaza C is. No, you have no melee combo controllers, you don't even have high performance balancers in the first place! Unable to use melees after using thrusters without a significant delay, we're basically a support type with a one-use gun. I'm sure you can tell that's not great. While you can fire the Knuckle Busters uncharged so that it doesn't overheat, you need to hit at least 3 consecutive shots to stagger. The damage is also lower, so the pressure is now on the transformation, the only other selling point of the Gaza C. But unfortunately, even that is a bit of a disappointment. After transforming, the Gaza C gains a new weapon, the double beam guns. With 13% stagger per hit and an incredible 26 shots or 13 bursts before it overheats, these beam guns are actually good. The damage is also excellent at 400 damage every burst, but there's a problem. It's let down by the transformation itself. While the double beam guns are good, the poor transformed performance makes them extremely difficult to use effectively. At a turn rate of just 51 when transformed, these beam guns struggle to catch up to any moving target. And to make it worse, this mobile suit only comes with 65 base thrusters and no transformation optimizers, so attempt a ram attack and you're out of your transformation in no time. And of course, the other weapon you have when transformed is the same Knuckle Buster that just overheated. With no weapon to use almost all the time, the Gaza C has nearly no presence on the front line. Enemies can literally walk in front of you and there's nothing you can do about them. This puts immense pressure on your teammates as they're basically fighting a 4v5, but our team hasn't given up, so I'm not giving up on them either. Take the wire for our gym dominance and we buy just enough time for him to strike back. No time for us to charge the Knuckle Buster though, so we fire 3 uncharged shots, stopping the Aqua type gym dominance a second too late, but that's already the best we can do. After that, we missed the all-important charged Knuckle Buster, but it's not over, because we still have the Gaza C Agateiades combination attack! Aqua-type gym dominance staggered at just the right time with our beam gun, and our Agateiades seamlessly finishes the job with the unstoppable tentacles. Nothing other than gratitude for our teammates, but unfortunately there's nothing more we can do for them. More like we couldn't do anything in the first place. Charged shot gets interrupted just before we can break the metal spider's soul, and with enemies in literally every direction, I guess we're going down too. but not before landing 2 more shots on the metal spider. That was literally the best you can squeeze out of the Gaza C, and it wouldn't have worked if we weren't blessed by the incredible plays from our teammates. But other than having no stagger and no presence in exchange for a knuckle buster that actually doesn't hurt that much against anyone with decent defense, there are tons more problems on the Gaza C. First of all is defense. In mobile armor form, the Gaza C is surprisingly tough, with very high beam defense and special buffers covering the entire top half of the mobile suit. But in mobile suit form, the Gaza C is almost fragile! With close to no ballistic or melee defense at all, bazooka down attack combos just hit this mobile suit as hard as they possibly can. But what's worse is how terrible this mobile suit works with emergency evasions. On a normal mobile suit, an evasion is a guaranteed opening to retaliate with ideally an instant stagger. But not only does this mobile suit have no such weapon, evading itself takes away this mobile suit's ability to transform, the only strength this mobile suit has left. As a result, keeping at the right distance on this mobile suit is almost a nightmare. Get too close and you're off in one stagger, either blowing your emergency evasions or simply getting destroyed. Nor can you go too far, as you won't have enough thrusters to get out after transforming for the beam guns. Final straw is the custom parts loss. With 6 close range slots, you can only get 80 thrusters at most, even if you give up on all the overheat reduction and ranged attack, which this mobile suit also desperately needs. That's something I don't recommend though, because you at least want the ranged damage to pull off the combination attacks with the magnificent Agateiades. That was a match with probably the worst team comp you can run into on Rated, and we're absolutely carried by the incredible plays from our Agateiades. With decent burst damage but absolutely nothing else, the Gaza C is not what you should bring if you want to win. All it got is a one-use knuckle buster that only hurts rate types, an all-in or nothing transformation attack, and literally nothing else. Melee isn't an option at all, defense is mediocre at best, emergency evasions take away whatever ability you have left to attack, and mobility is a nightmare. Press thrusters while transforming and you're out in 2 seconds, and the turn rate is even lower than the Gaza E. We did miraculously get a 2nd in overall rating, but I'm giving all that credit to our incredible team with 2 instant staggers in total. That's it from me today, don't try this at home, and latest.